Hi everyone! Today I'm gonna show you how I got from this to this. First of all, welcome to my dungeon, an average basement in an East German apartment building. Except that, as you can see here, you can't see anything. With the help of my phone flashlight, I could inspect the lamp that hasn't been shining since 2015. Shame on me. It's all dusty and disgusting, and that's only the beginning. The wire of the lamp has obviously burnt out, so I replace it with a new LED bulb. Since the lamp never worked, I didn't know whether it was switched on or off. So I gave my eyes a little wake-up call. Now you can see the state of affairs. Boxes, trash, more boxes, twigs, scooters, everything. You can see me here trying to walk through the stuff. It's possible, I swear. Now I'm trying to get part of it out of the way, just so I can move a little bit at least. These twigs are from a plant called Japanese knotweed. I'm using it to help nesting bees, but that's a different story. Also, this chair from IKEA has seen better days. I'm still deciding whether to throw it away or recycle it somehow. One of the first big steps is to get rid of all the cardboard boxes. I collected them for years in hopes that I need them for sending mail. They're super handy, but they need to get recycled somewhere else now. It's just too many. I even have a great collection of newspapers and annoying advertising stuff that even comes wrapped in plastic, which is just so stupid. Ooh, look what I found. Now that all the plastic's gone, I can put this paper into the bin later. I was super confused, but I think the neighbor's cat just walked past the basement window. Now it was time for the cardboard. In order to save space in the bin, I need to fold it and press everything tightly together. So now I'm ripping off tape and stickers. Some boxes are really stubborn, and of course I somehow hurt my finger. So it's time for gloves and more boxes. Now that all the cardboard is folded and collected, it's time for a tiny coffee break. Ooh, still warm. Back to work. This is a box full of weird stuff. Suitcases and camping gear, a tiny greenhouse, boxes and winter shoes. Tiny break again. It's too hot in here. The box of weird stuff I mentioned before contains, for example, these 24-year-old inflatable water toys. Or a wooden cross, which will play a role in my next project. Here we have glasses, plates, and all kind of junk that I will sell on eBay. Like for example, these books. Oh look, a Calvin and Hobbes comic. Now it's time to get rid of all the paper and cardboard. I have to somehow fit it into the bin, Tetris style maybe. I went 4 times or so. It was a lot. Now I'm going to stack all of these plastic storage boxes to have more space to walk around. It's working pretty well. Now I'm just rearranging the scooters and all the other stuff until I have the biggest possible free area. Ooh, look, more stuff for eBay. Suitcase. A drill, but it's broken. I need more or less 4 square meters to continue, which seems almost impossible here. This thing here is an old fridge, not very energy efficient or even good anymore, but it belongs to the apartment's kitchen, so I can't just give it away. Maybe I need to talk to the landlord. Now that I have all of the stuff out of the way, I give it a quick cleanup. But the dust is so nasty that my amateurish mask doesn't really help. Now this here is a shelf I already had in my room as a kid. It's way too old to come with an instruction or a plan, but thanks to the weathering marks, it's possible to see where the parts belong, more or less. So I had to figure out where to put all the pieces and needed to rearrange and rethink a lot. This is me checking the weathering marks to see if anything here is making sense. The pieces of the shelf are mainly held together by wooden pins that need to be fully pushed in order to avoid gaps. So I tried where the pieces needed to go and pre-fitted them together with some gentle violence. At one point I wanted to give up because my back hurt and the whole construction fell apart with every movement. So it was time for a snack. I found a piece that needed some extra care, so I applied some wood glue and hoped for the best. Because I didn't have any useful clamps, I needed to tape it together until the glue would set. It's a pretty sad construction, I know, don't judge. If it looks stupid but works, it's not stupid, right? I wiped off the excess glue and set the piece aside to dry. These are the bolts that came with the shelf. The same bolts from 1998, I guess. Let's just hope there's none missing. Time for more gentle violence. Now it's time to screw the outer panels on with a simple hex key. The wooden pins didn't go in fully, so I hoped I could force the pieces together with a key. There was so little space between the panel and the wall that it was almost impossible to turn the bolts, and I scratched my hands all over the wall. Here you can see me getting really annoyed. The glue on my broken panel dried fully and it looked pretty good. Although the tape looked so stupid, it worked! The opposite side panel was the worst part, because the whole structure was already under so much tension. But eventually, I got it done. This was definitely too heavy for me alone. Somehow I got it upright. And what can I say? It looks pretty good to me. So that's part 1 done. Stay tuned on how I turned this messy room into a nice workshop / storage room / pantry. Bye!